Huh.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah.
Good to see. And I'm happy it's live streamed to many students. Can you hear my voice okay, Ms. Duke?
Perfect. Very
Okay,
clear,
good.
super clear.
All
Yeah.
right. I was hoping
Uh-huh.
it wasn't too soft or too noisy. Okay.
Yeah.
And so, since there are so many students tonight, we'll put students in groups of three, maybe. Um, do you know the total number of students? It's us 36 so far.
Yep, I think we about that much.
Okay.
So yeah, so we are under 40. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can do breakout rooms of 3 or 4 students each to discuss some of these ideas for
Yeah.
tonight. That's a good idea. Okay, I'm happy to see so many people are interested in writing. There are probably many different levels of writing for tonight. So I'll try to make it as wide as I can for junior high school students, high school students, college, and masters and PhD. It's a big spread, but
All
we
right.
can do our best with it. We can try our best. That's important.
Okay. So Teacher Brandon,
Yes.
all the students here tonight,
Mhm.
they coming from our nonprofit organization
Mhm.
named NCSNs,
Mhm.
and they have a lot of them have actually participated
Mhm.
in the NCSN debate tournament recently.
Oh, okay.
When they attend, yep. So when they attended the debate tournament, so as you
Mhm.
can see,
Mhm. Yeah, this tournament
some of
is it?
us here actually have let I put my yeah. So I personally found that they have, you know, some of them actually couldn't go very far
Mm,
in the debate championship
mm,
tournaments because
great.
they don't know how to structure the
Ah,
argument
yeah. Is it going to
uh,
be a speech contest or a writing contest?
critical way.
Uh,
And that is why I feel that your post
uh,
is debating. Yeah,
okay.
right. But the students are required to
Mm,
structure
mm,
their debate.
mm. Okay. So structuring is very important.
You
Ah,
know,
yes, it's the NCSN
writing their
debate.
script
Okay. Good, good.
in a critical way.
Okay.
That is why the critical writing, your
Mm,
course
mm,
today will help them
mm,
to structure their
mm,
argument
mm.
in an effective way.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Uh,
the topic that you're going to give them as
uh,
the homework,
mm,
end of today, their
mm.
homework to prepare for the next class
Okay.
is the topic
Mm,
that we have conducted in our NCSN debate tournament.
okay. I
Yeah.
noticed there were 3 topics there, and that
Yes,
was
yes,
great.
yes, yeah.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So
So do you?
everyone,
Yeah.
yeah, can I require everyone to rename yourself? And
Mm,
if you are unable to, SD will help to
mm,
rename. So with number one is your nickname. So a few of us here that name very nice, like Anna Nine, BRVT,
mm,
Ashley Nine, HCM.
mm,
So then we know that this is Anna.
mhm,
She's This is Ashley. He or she's 9 years old and
mm,
coming from Ho Chi Minh City.
mm,
So
mm,
the name, the way that they structure, we tell you their name, how old are they,
mm.
and where they're from.
Okay.
Yeah. So I hope it helped you, Teacher Brandon.
Okay. Yeah, you're
Right?
correct. We
Yeah.
have Miss Duke, we have
Okay.
Mia and Jenny. I can say that name Tan Tao, and Tan and Tintin. But good. Now
Yeah.
she is Sarah. She is 14 years old from Hanoi, I think. Okay.
Mm.
Very good. Thank you, Sarah. That's very kind of you. You guys can always talk to me. You have your microphones off, but don't be shy. Don't be nervous. You can always turn on your microphone, turn on your video, and talk to me. So, Miss Duke, shall I do a? There's Sarah. Who is that? Hello. Nice to meet you, Han Min. That's a nice
Hello.
name. How are you today?
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Min, let me tell you and everybody about myself. My name is Brendan McGowan, and I live in Japan. I live in Hiroshima, and I have lived here for 31 years. And I have taught many writing courses over the last 30 years. I really enjoy teaching writing courses. But Ms. Duke is correct. For tonight, we're going to do critical thinking, reading, and writing. So this helps you all for your debate coming up, that you have a national debate. That's really good with the 3 topics. So for tonight, we're going to choose the topic about AI, artificial intelligence, for everybody. And so I'm going to put a share screen to show you that AI thing and some other things too. We'll start with this PowerPoint presentation that one of our, I would say, researchers here at the Institute put together. Can everyone see it says, well, we'll go back. I'm going to leave it in this style, everybody, because I need to look at the numbers. We're going to jump around in our numbers. So we're going to do critical writing tonight. And the question is, well, what is critical writing? What is critical writing? I'll give you a hint. It's connected very closely to critical thinking and critical reading, which you guys know a lot about, I think. So the first question is, what is critical writing? Number 2, can you give an example of critical writing? Present an example. 3, critical writing preparation. That's what I'm going to help you with a lot tonight. And then the homework is the after-class writing assignment, which we'll talk about that later. Okay, so first question is, what is critical writing? And we have a good paragraph. Tonight, we're just going to work on paragraphs because that will build you toward your debate skills. And the structure is an essay. It usually enables the reader to clearly see descriptive writing followed by critical writing. So we have descriptive writing here and critical writing. As you can see, critical writing is much heavier. It's about 70 to 75% of your debate or your paragraph for tonight. Only 25 to 30% of your essay is descriptive writing. Now, this scale is interesting because it puts critical writing first and descriptive writing second. But for tonight, when we start our paragraphs, we're going to start with descriptive writing for 1 or 2 sentences, maybe 3 sentences. Then we're going to switch to critical writing. Descriptive writing doesn't have much information in it. It just recognizes or sees a problem, and then you get to give some information about that problem in the critical writing. So these 2 work together. This is a small piece, and this is a bigger piece. This is maybe 2 or 3 sentences. This is longer in a paragraph, maybe 6 or 7 sentences. Now remember, also, this can be used in an essay or report that's like 5 pages for your school. If some of you go to international schools or advanced schools in Vietnam or in other parts of the world, you will use this same style again and again and again. So please don't worry if you don't understand it so well tonight. This is an introduction for some of you, and some of you already know how to do this. So we'll just keep going through this process again and again. So there's a rhythm to it, like learning a musical instrument like piano or guitar or drums. It's a style of tempo and pacing and structure. So let's go to this next slide. What is descriptive writing, the smaller part? It describes an account and it gives details on what something is, a topic, a problem, a situation, context, the subject under discussion. Under discussion means, what do you want to talk about? What's interesting to you? Now, the description may describe where this takes place, who is involved, and when it occurs. So those are the W questions. There are actually 5 W questions plus how plus do. And these are taught in conversation English, which many of you have probably already been practicing conversation English with a teacher in Vietnam or with a foreign teacher. So the teacher asks you, where did you go yesterday? Well, yesterday was Friday, so I went shopping. Who did you go with? I went by myself. When did you go shopping? I went shopping at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So you see how I'm answering the where, who, when questions in conversation English. We're going to use these in writing too. Okay, and let's go to here. What is critical writing? Now, this is the larger part. Critical writing requires analysis and evaluation in addition to description. So description introduces your topic. Critical writing starts giving you support in your paragraph or many paragraphs in an essay. It's persuasive critical writing, uses evidence to support your ideas. And what evidence means is you did some research on the internet, usually, and you use Google search to find sources. ChatGPT, for some reason, that AI isn't giving sources until you get the 4.0 version. I'm on the 3.5. It doesn't actually tell you where to go find the sources. Google does allow you to find the sources, and that's really important. So I recommend using Google search to support your ideas, and I'll show you how that works tonight. Critical writing allows you to apply an idea or theory to different situations. This means it's very flexible, you guys. You can use it in your debate, you can use it in your paragraphs or your reports for school. It justifies why a process or policy exists. Why is there that policy? That's a why question, you guys. Suggest an alternative approach. This part's really important. It usually comes at the end of your paragraph. You want to discuss what a problem is, good things about it, bad things about it. The good things are called pros, the bad things are called cons. And then you want to suggest an alternative approach, because this is, for tonight, most of you are in a debate situation. You want to finish your debate with a positive approach, how to fix a problem in society. Identify strengths and weaknesses of an idea, theory, policy. Again, identify strengths as the pro position and weakness as the con position. And I think many of you know this from your debate practice. You can also link ideas to other ideas in critical writing. In the field, that's called synthesis, and that's really important. So for example, I studied global warming or climate change for many years. And so I link climate change to people having to move away from areas where there is no water. And so that's called a drought situation with refugees. So climate change is then linked to refugee problems, a lot of people moving to cities. Next one, compare and contrast ideas with other ideas and theories. Comparison, classification of the type of theory. Compare and contrast, we'll use that tonight too when we talk about artificial intelligence, AI, as our example. Evaluate an idea, theory, policy by providing an evidence-informed judgment. Make sure you do research for everything you work on so that you have ideas to support what you're saying. It's really important, okay? Finally, create new perspectives or arguments based on knowledge. That's the exciting part. It's where you take everything that you've learned, the problem, the thinking about it, the critical thinking about it, and then you come up with a solution. And you can use this even in your daily lives. Let's say you feel you're not getting enough sleep. That's the problem. And your teacher in class says that you are sleepy in class. So you think about it, and then you say, okay, I need to go to bed about 1 hour earlier. That means the solution, I should stop playing computer games around 9 o'clock at night and give my brain a rest so I can sleep better. And research supports that, by the way. Okay, and let's look at number 7. Where is critical thinking used? Writing a critical analysis is fundamental to academic writing. And many of you are in advanced programs for junior high school and high school. I noticed by your ages, some of you are in advanced classes for your academic writing. That's really good, actually. It's one of the most important values of higher education is to teach students to think for themselves, independent thinking. Critical reading, thinking, and writing, those are the big 3, remember? I mentioned those before, are an integral part of most college assignments. But also for you guys, your junior high school and high school levels, you're also going to have to use critical writing, thinking, and writing, reading. Journalism, many forms of expression in journalism, reports, articles, or commentaries are written with an analytical approach. Now this one, be careful, because a lot of the journalism that's coming up on YouTube or the internet, on social media, it doesn't have good sources. and it makes some crazy comments that you should really check and question it. Is this right? And that's media criticism. Comment on forms of art and entertainment. Do you think this story is true? You know, like a giant UFO over Hong Kong last week. Well, you have to go and check. Is that true? Did everybody see this UFO, or is it just a crazy story or something like this? Okay. And then we'll go to number 8. The essential skills for critical writing are critical thinking, critical reading, organization, self-evaluation, language proficiency skills, time management, citing sources. Okay, so we've talked about critical thinking and critical reading and then critical writing. Critical writing is where you organize these ideas in your reports or your debates. Debates, you're going to be speaking, and in writing, you're going to give a report to the teacher. So this is really important, the organization. It's probably the most difficult thing. Most students can think of a great idea and they can think about it all day and they can read articles about it. But when you sit down and organize it into writing, this takes a lot of effort. This is where you have to write for half an hour, take a break, go back, write again. Give yourself breaks when you organize things so you can get your thinking more clear. Self-evaluation is really important. You stop and you ask yourself, am I doing a good job on this writing? Am I remembering to put details that are sources that are in the research that you do that are genuine, real sources that I can use to support my ideas? E, language proficiency skills. This one's also really important. This is where if you're learning new vocabulary in school, you start to use the vocabulary, the new words, to really make your essay as best or as good as it can possibly be. So language proficiency is really important. And this is also true about grammar, switching grammar tenses. You want to do that with skill, with precision, so you don't make a lot of strange grammar mistakes. Time management. Now, remember before I mentioned time management, you know, getting more sleep to work on your assignments. Let's see, Sunny has a question. Let's see what Sunny has to say. Sunny, what would you like to add to this?
I want to add is critical writing is like essay writing.
Critical writing, one second word, Sunny, it is what kind of writing?
It is similar of essay writing.
Yeah, it really is. Essay writing, will always use critical writing almost all the time, Sunny, I think. You could have an essay where you say, I think, and I really like this story because, and you can tell a side story. I like this story about going camping because my family loves camping. That's all of your personal experience. But what if the teacher says, are you guys afraid of artificial intelligence doing crazy things? And you can answer, Sunny, you can say, yes, I am. And then maybe you can give some examples where you use critical writing, where you have to do a little bit of research. Okay, does that answer the question, Sunny?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. And also, I remember from my high school and college days, if we had to read a famous book, and then we had to offer some critical thinking about it, sometimes I wasn't so good at that. And I wish I went to the library and see what other people have to say about a famous book that we have to read for school, because that can help you support. Okay, we have Nguyen Vo Min. Can you ask your question, please?
Also, my high masters, I'd like to talk about like what we will cover about the types of writing and debate in this course.
We're gonna show you how to set up a debate on AI in this course. And then you guys are gonna go into breakout rooms of 3 or 4 people on Zoom. And then you guys are gonna talk about it together. So this way you start debating. And the topic for tonight will be artificial intelligence. And I'm going to prepare you for that. So you will have a chance to debate tonight. So that's why this is kind of important.
Oh, yes, okay. Thank you, Master.
You're welcome. Now, remember, you guys, you might say, well, we're doing debate, teacher. Of course you are. Ms. Duke described that to me. But in writing this material in just one paragraph, you guys, it really helps organize your thoughts, prepares you for the debate. And you can always go back and look at your writing and start memorizing it. And also self-evaluation. Remember, self-evaluation is point number, let's see, I have to do my slides again. It just slipped away. Self-evaluation is point number D. Self-evaluation you go back to your written notes and you say, should I change this? This maybe needs some work. That's why writing is really important for your ideas. Okay. And let's see. You guys, I want to stop this share screen and go to another to get us started here, because this is a lot of information. And
I have a question.
I had a question. Who is that? Okay. Is that new again? Who's the new question person?
I'm Kevin.
Hello, Kevin.
Yes, and I would like to ask you, how is time management a lot important when writing critical writing?
Okay, this is really important. Time management is important because if you have to finish a paper for your teacher, a report, and you say, gosh, I'm really kind of nervous about writing this report, and then it's difficult to get started, you're waiting and thinking, is this the best idea? It's really important to set aside 20 to 30 minutes. Say, I'm going to work on this today and try my best just for today. Let's say you have 5 days to work on an assignment. So you go 30 minutes on Monday, 30 minutes on Tuesday, 30 minutes on Wednesday. And by Wednesday, you start thinking to yourself, I can do this. You feel confident because you've managed your time. You say, I've really been a good person and put 30 minutes here, 30 minutes here. I didn't play computer games. All right. I didn't chat with my friends. I worked really hard on this and I'm happy with the work I'm doing on it. So I think that's really why time management's important. Now, you guys are really young, so you don't stay up late, but I was a teacher in Taiwan last year, and the kids stayed up till 1 o'clock in the morning playing computer games, and they were sleepy in class. That's bad time management, you guys. Don't do that, okay?
Thank you, sir.
Kevin, that's a great question. Thank you for it. Hey, is Mary there? Would you like to ask a question, Mary?
Yes. I think, do you think reading and writing is so important?
Yeah, really important. Because you can read. I have friends who just read books and then they want to discuss them just speaking wise, but they don't really have a chance to write down what they've written, and they really miss that. They're college teachers now. And so they'll maybe send me an email saying, what did you think of this book? They really want to express themselves in writing, because writing, to tell you the truth, Mary, writing slows down the whole process. We think really fast. When it comes time to writing, we have to go slower and develop our ideas and support them. That's why paragraph writing, which is what we're going to do tonight, is really important, paragraph writing. So Mary, great question. Another one? Do you have another?
Yeah, I think writing is important too. And sometimes I'm going to writing, I'm slowed down.
Slowing down is good. It might give you a headache. It might make you tired. But when you look at it, all of your ideas are there on the paper. By the way, Mary, are you writing paragraphs in school yet?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. And is it essays about books that you read?
No, it's about friends, family, and other things.
That's very good. That's personal stuff. That's the best thing to start writing with. Okay, you guys, I want to get started here with this. First, go back to the share screen, and I made these notes for you. And I want you to see now. These notes for critical writing. Joanna He is one of the researchers here. And at the Juvenus Institute, Joanna He includes a very good point in her overview of critical writing for Juvenus Maximin Publications. That's our company. She states, critical writing also links into critical reading, where readers analyze a piece of writing critically by asking questions of what they're reading, and critical thinking, which is the analysis of facts to form a judgment. So judgment says, like, I think this is a good idea. I think this is a strange idea. That's what judgment is. The analysis, or looking carefully at facts and weighing their validity or accuracy. That means, is this a true idea or not a true idea, is the main goal of this session today. We will need organizational tools. Now, I use the word organizational tools, and if you look in the other PowerPoint, it talks about organization also. You have to organize your ideas, you guys. And this will take a lot of time. Many of you guys are young. You're in elementary school and junior high school. So organizing ideas is something you will work with again and again and again. Please don't be upset with yourself or be discouraged if your organization isn't so great right now. It will improve. It takes practice. Okay, so we're going to need these organizational tools to help us present clear, concise, structured paragraph at first and later longer essay formats. So you guys, most of you are going to start with a paragraph that will help you with your debate. And it should start with an introduction sentence and then some more sentences that will talk about the idea. So we're looking at PowerPoint slide number 4. Critical thinking is weighed heavily. We've already done that, so let's skip that. Tonight for our debate, since you're going to be using debate skills, do you see this red part here? I think, we think, in our opinion, in my opinion. Now that's okay, that's talking about you, or you could say we think, our group thinks. It's okay to use that in debate and then to use that in the early style of writing for grade school, junior high school, first year of high school. But by the second year of high school, you start to switch to third person singular or plural. An example is, it has been stated often enough that proper preparation prevents a poor performance. It means you should prepare. There are several explanations for the errors in data. Okay, so you see that there are 2 ways to write. I think, we think is okay for debate, but in writing for college and late years of high school, try to switch to that third person, like there are explanations. Try not to say I think or we think. Today we'll see, do you see this we that I bold here? This is an open letter we're going to talk about, and it was written by Elon Musk, the guy who owns Tesla, automobile company, SpaceX. He's in the news a lot lately. He's having a lot of problems. So the blue part says, we call on the AI labs to immediately pause for at least 6 months the training of AI systems more powerful than GPT-4, because they're afraid the AI past GPT-4 will be really powerful. It might start to damage human life, society. The examples found here are for online discussions and presentations with your classmates. In this case, it's okay to say we, because that's going to be your group. Okay, so we'll use that one. Try to ask these questions with why, what, do, where, what. This is in your descriptive writing. And so these are the basic questions to ask. So for example, the red, the question presented needs a key argument. The argument answers the proposed question. The question for tonight to practice with your friends is, why do top AI researchers call for a pause in strong AI development? Now be careful, because someone might say strong AI development, what does that mean? And so you have to answer the question, what is strong AI development? Strong AI development, what do you think strong AI development means? So you guys, I want to give you this question. We have so many members and you guys are really good about asking questions. Can somebody answer this question here? What do you think strong AI development means? What do you think that means? Yeah, Sunny, would you like to answer?
Yeah, I would like to answer, and I think strong AI development, I think, is AI or a network that on iPad or laptops that can run very fast when we research something and when it's not lagging. I think so.
Yeah, it's really important on your iPad and your iPhone. And so a strong AI development could be like, if you're searching for something, it finds you the best thing you're searching for. So that's a serious search. Now I put artwork and music here. Sunny, do you think making crazy art with your friends using AI, do you think that's strong AI or maybe soft AI? We have Jen. Would you like to answer?
I think medium.
Yeah, it's like medium. Yeah. Jen, have you tried it before? Have you tried to do AI art
before?
Was it fun?
It wasn't fun. Sometimes it's fun, but sometimes it isn't. Sometimes like the pictures don't even fit together.
Yeah, it's
But
like weird
many
stuff that doesn't.
YouTubers do it. Many YouTubers do it, and they gain lots of views.
All right, let's check with Mary. Mary, what do you think? Is artwork, making music, is that strong or kind of medium or soft AI?
I think it's strong. Sometimes
Oh, it's
music
strong.
and picture can be a strong
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
That's a good response. You know, if you took a picture of two people who never met and you put them together, that might be strong AI if the two people didn't like each other. You know, if you put two friends who are always fighting
Yes.
together, they might get angry about that. So that's when AI would be strong because it creates a strong emotion, feeling reaction in people. Great, great response, Mary. So what Mary did there, oh, go ahead, please.
Oh, sometimes I fight with my little sister.
Okay. Would that be a good thing or a bad thing?
A bad thing.
Yeah, so that would be what's called a con, C-O-N. Mary, did you guys discuss pros and cons in your debate skills?
I don't think so.
Okay, so a pro is a good thing about AI. You could say, you know, using AI artwork, I made a really good presentation for my class. Then the con would be my little sister played a joke on me. She and I together and in a crazy photograph, and we're not happy about it, or I'm not happy. You know, that would be a
Sure.
con. Yeah.
I had an experience with that one time.
Okay.
My brother brought out my cat when I was taking a picture with that, and
Yeah.
then he let it out and it jumped in front of the camera and I kind of screamed.
Oh no, yeah, that's not a nice surprise. Okay. Hey, we have two more people here who have a question. Who else is there? Can you do another question? Someone else. There are two more people who have questions. You have good examples, you guys. All right, I don't see the questions. You can always jump in. So we did the strong AI, what it means, kind of serious, and then there's soft or medium is artwork or music. And we're going to make judgments. The audience who you debate, they can agree with you or disagree, and they can ask questions. This is in the class discussion on the AI topic. This is where you give your opinion, you guys. Someone before asked me, I think it was Jenny, said, are we going to use critical thinking in our essays for school? And yeah, you can use critical thinking there, and you can create discussion because you give your opinion on a book you read, or an opinion on a family member or a friend who maybe is having problems, or someone whom you really enjoy spending time with, like grandmother, grandfather. Okay, so we'll be in groups of 3. Present your summary in class, and this is where you can take questions from your other classmates about your summary. Remember, you do not have to take 100% agree or disagree position. Your analysis, your way of thinking, your critical thinking is a pro and con assessment, where pro means you see some good in something and con means you see some bad things. So you guys, I've been doing all the talking for 35 minutes and you guys want to meet each other. You guys are also happy, it sounds like to me. So can I put you, I'm going to start some chat rooms here and I'm going to give you this question. In the chat, we have 2 questions in chat. Let's take a look. May I give my review about AI GPT based? And that's new again. Yvonne Min, yeah. Are you there? Oh, we have AGI from you again, Artificial General Intelligence, AGI. That's an interesting correction. You again, Volming, can you give your review about AI GPT based?
Yes, Mr. So yes, I do think like AI is a strong innovation that we have made. It does do a lot of advantages into our life, and it makes a lot of differences. But I find the biggest issue is that it makes us lazy. It loses us to our creativity, and it sort of gives us a direct answer. And sometimes I did already test the ChatGPT, which is 3.5 and 4.0, the beta version.
Yeah.
And I was really shocked about like how I used it. But the biggest issue is that it cannot solve picture-based answers. It cannot solve math. It cannot solve engineering, and also it is not good for writing because it has really good vocabulary,
Yes.
but the structure it is like it is like a warmed line. It doesn't
Yes.
go. Sometimes the introduction is mixed, and then there's one introduction, and then after a reason there's another introduction, or the instructions will be mixed, or it'll go off topic.
Yes.
Yes.
Very good. That's excellent.
Yes.
This is what you can check in the chat. I wrote strong innovation makes a lot of work easier. Those are the pros. But then you said the cons, too many things can be copied for students for writing assignments. And you said it can't solve engineering or image-based questions, and it goes off topic for certain things. These are excellent points. It sounds like you're ready to debate. Yes, please more.
Also, it cannot follow a structure, any structure. I really try to like go by a B1 base structure, but
mm.
it sort of goes off topic
Okay.
or sort of goes off structure, which isn't a really recommended writing helper or a debate helper. But I would like to make ChatGPT as a word reference or
Mm.
a information finder.
Yeah.
ChatGPT does give links for you, but it may depend on the version that you use,
Yeah.
and it may depend on how you ask it, because ChatGPT it doesn't really answer your questions. It just answers that what the coder has gave it. So
Okay. Now,
it is
you,
limited.
do you use an English name?
I do have an English name, mister. Yeah.
What is it?
So
You
it's
don't?
Timmy.
Timmy? Oh,
Yes.
that's my brother's name. All right, let me call you Timmy. It's easier for me. So, Timmy,
Ah,
you
yes,
also,
thank you.
in your school, have the teachers talked about AI saying, please don't use it to write your assignments?
Yes, mister. This is also counted as cheating and it's plagiarism.
Okay, now, did any of your classmates get caught cheating using it?
I don't remember, mister.
Okay. Yeah, about a month ago, I was doing a discussion, and one boy said, if you get caught cheating 3 times at the international school, they will ask you to leave the international school. It sounded really,
3 times? That's like
yeah,
a lot.
that's a
Like usually
lot.
there's only you get cheating 1 time and then you're off.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's, yeah. So you see, it's really serious, you guys. You can see why this AI,
Like students can just cheat 2 times on important tests and then
yeah.
they'll just be fine.
Yeah, yeah. So this is, you have to remember all this stuff, you guys. And you're so young, you're being hit with a really serious topic, a piece of technology that can really damage your school life. Do you see why this is kind of serious stuff? These are excellent comments, by the way, you guys. I'm really happy you're sharing these with me, because it sounds to me like you're ready to talk in small groups. So would you guys like to meet other people in small groups? There are now about 42 students and 3 teachers.
45.
So 45. So
people in
that
total.
includes me and Miss Duke and Kate and a couple of others. So what we could try to do is if teachers could join the breakout groups, and I have to give you guys a topic here. I'm going to ask you, can you give some pros? Can you give some pros and cons of AI technology? Now, remember, I've been repeating this pros and cons a lot because you are debate students. Remember, pros are good things and cons are bad things.
Bad.
So, yeah. So
Wait,
if I go back,
what are pros and
Pros are-
cons short for?
okay, pros are good things, how AI helps us improve our life.
No,
our
like
society.
I mean, what are they short for?
Oh,
like,
pros.
have
It's funny you
longer.
asked it, study. Pros are from the Latin from 2,000 years ago, from the Roman people. And pro just means pro. It means I support, and it's a good thing. Con comes from contrary. Contrary means it's not such a good time. So let's see. We have homeschooling, boarding schooling, and you guys have a lot of rules, is what somebody said. A lot of rules to follow. Should we ban children? Wait, there are all these topics coming up, you guys. Let me take a look here, what we have in our chats. Can you give some pros and cons of AI technology? Well, you guys, can you do that in your group? Because we already talked to Timmy. He gave us these ones. Strong innovation, makes work easier. But the cons are too many things can be copied. So there, you have some information to look at. Let's see, is that Timmy again? Would you like another question?
So I forgot to raise down my hand.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Okay. All right, you guys. So do you see the question I left there for you? It's here we go. What's the topic? All right, the topic. Okay, one more time, you guys. The topic here is, and it says, TB, can you give some pros and cons of AI technology? Con means against it because it's bad. Pro means I support it. Do you see? SUPPORT, support. Hey, Sunny, would you like to ask another question?
Yeah, and I like to create a topic that we ban students
Okay.
bring AI to school.
Yes. Now, in your school, can you bring your smartphone or a tablet?
No, in my school only
No,
people
we
in in like a secondary can only
Yeah.
can bring their computers for
Yeah.
educational purposes, but
Uh-huh.
in break time, you can also use it to play games. It's very true.
Now this is funny. We had Sans B94 said, Harold in Hanoi said to everyone, should we ban children using computers? And Ryan said, cool
No.
idea, bro. I'm gonna support. I'm gonna say pro. I'm pro Sans 894 in this because when I was teaching last year in Taipei High School, the students could bring their tablets and their smartphones, and they played computer games in class. And it made me really angry. Yeah, so I had
That's
to take away
crazy.
all the smartphones. It's crazy. I took away all their
But
smartphones
wait,
and put them on the table.
It's computers, right? If it's computers, then how did they play in secret?
Yeah, it wasn't very
They're
good. So
probably
I'm gonna
criminal. They're probably criminal masterminds. They know how to play computer games in secret on computers in school.
well,
There-
Yes, there is
criminal
computer schools.
mastermind. Hey, it's Sunny. Sunny, what's going on? Would you like to add some?
In my school, they like in primary, they should allow me to bring Nokia.
All right. So the idea is-
Nokias are hard to steal.
I'm going to leave a comment here in chat, you guys. And the expression is we should use the technology, the computer, the smartphone responsibly, right? Responsibly. We should use it responsibly means you don't play computer games during class. All right. But let's get back to this topic, you guys. We have to get back to this topic. And I want you guys to discuss this in your groups because you have a lot of energy. You guys are wonderful. So I'm going to break you up into groups and you say, what's the topic? The topic is, can you think of good things and bad things about AI? Pros and cons, you guys. Okay. So let's go to breakout rooms. And there's going to be a lot of breakout rooms. So when there are 44 people, I want to do, you guys are quick at math. Let's do 10 breakout rooms. Okay, you guys? And this way everyone gets a chance to discuss. I think you guys will be happy to meet each other. Okay, so talk about this for about 10 minutes and I'm going to join your rooms to make sure you stay on topic and help you as much as I can. Okay. All right, ready? Here we go.
I just hope I just get into the right room. I just don't want to get into the wrong room.
Oh, you'll be fine. You'll make some new friends. You guys are all so happy and lively. I think you should make friends easily in the breakout rooms. Okay, here we go. All right, one moment. We're going in the rooms. I'm just going to read your comments here. Oh, the battery died. Okay. You guys are talking about technology. Nokia.
How many rooms are you opening, Teacher Brandon? Okay.
You're going to come back one by one. With so many students, this will take a minute to get all back here. I had a great chat room with Ellis. There are some really good ideas in our chat room, but I have to ask you the question, and Miss Duke, if you want to join me, did you guys understand what to do in your chat room?
Definitely.
Okay, definitely, someone said. All right. Let's see, is that everybody? Was anyone?
Teacher, 43 students. Keep waiting.
43 students, yeah. So we have to
I
wait.
thought 44.
Okay.
Now we need to study. Oh no, now we need to wait.
Yeah, we have to wait for all the chat rooms to close and new people to join.
Yeah, it's only 1 minute, 60 seconds. All right.
Zoom is a little bit slow on closing all those chat rooms. I've been using Zoom about 4 years now since the Corona pandemic. And
Literally, teacher,
yeah.
I didn't expect the breakout rooms to be so short.
Oh, I know. Do you know what?
thought it was like 30 minutes. I used to.
Yeah. Hey, guess what? You know, Miss Duke wanted to give you a little bit of help or explanation. That's why we closed them a little bit early. So Miss Duke, I'll let you do the explanation.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have to close. We close the breakout room, but we will open again soon because we want to make sure that everyone understand what to do. Yeah. So Teacher Brandon, can you explain again? And if necessary, I can explain to them. Yeah.
Okay. So for tonight, you guys were generating ideas about AI. And that's only one sample. We have more samples. I think there are 3 to work on for your debate. One of those is in Vietnam.
We have no idea.
You have no ideas? We're going to have to help you.
Everyone does though.
Everyone does. Now, see, this is where your descriptive part can help you a lot. Remember, we talked about descriptive part. That's your personal experience. So let's say if you are going to debate the topic, should mothers and fathers and grandmothers and grandfathers use physical hits and things or shout at children to correct their bad behavior? That's
No.
exactly. See, you have a really strong opinion of that already, right?
No.
Yeah. Now, in the
That's too
description, you can say, I think it's a bad idea because I saw somebody hit their child when we were shopping and I felt really bad for the child. But then
I feel like instead of it,
yeah, it's a strong topic, you guys. You can see it's making you guys get emotional, and that's really good. It's good to see you're emotional about it. Ryan, let me ask you your opinion. We're kind of skipping the AI stuff, but just quickly, did you see the topic about hitting children? Did you?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Wait, teachers in like public schools hit children like a bunch.
Oh,
Here comes the radio.
yeah. So you guys, that's that's going to be a big topic.
That's pretty common around here, I think.
My
Yeah,
neighbor.
All right.
One night
I
was
feel like
trying to
instead
learn.
of hitting their child, they should give them a lecture instead, or at least a punishment that is
Lectures
less
are
harmful.
boring. Lectures won't give any.
Very good. So you guys are ready for this.
Making a conflict between
Lectures are boring.
I have been hit in
All
video
children-
a bunch of times
Same.
for over 9 years, and I can prepare for this.
Okay, so you're ready to go on this topic. You're ready to debate it, give them
I
information.
actually heard my
So, are we
neighbors.
ready?
Like,
Yeah, I think we're ready.
So I understand that students are
Teacher.
brainstorming.
Yeah. Okay, so let's stay with the topic,
Yep.
you guys.
So what I'm
The
doing
topic is-
now is
Okay.
so the topic.
Yeah.
The topic
I
is
have
the
no idea.
AI, right?
Yeah, let's stay on AI.
And you will brainstorm for an opinion.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So now I'm going to, and how many room that we open? Is it 10 room?
Yeah, should we
Yeah.
do
that's 10
All right.
Is 10 okay?
I won't have the time limit. When you think that you're ready,
Yeah. Yeah.
you can go around the room and you can close on the room.
Okay.
Yes?
Yeah.
So
So I
when
want to-
teacher Brandon say close the room. You got 30 seconds to go back to the main room.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Now,
How many minutes should we do
yeah,
these
is
chat
it
rooms then for?
okay, Teacher Brandon?
Yeah. Did
Yes.
someone say they wanted 30
And
minutes? That's
I
kinda
do have the
long.
homework for you in the yellow group also.
Okay,
All
so
right.
we have to
And-
make time for homework because we're at 57 minutes.
Your choice.
Yeah, I think
What
we
is
should
the
do the
time?
homework. Yeah. Are you guys gonna come back next week, everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah, not sure.
Okay,
I
good, good.
guess.
So we can give the homework.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
All right, so for the chat rooms, Ms. Stoke, how many minutes do you think we should do? Maybe 10 or 15 minutes?
10.
10? Okay, 10, because we have to explain this homework for you guys. So that's a good point. Okay, so we'll chat rooms for 10 minutes, you guys. This time I'm just going to go into each chat room for about 1 minute just to make sure you guys are okay, all right? So let's do the 10 chat rooms, and we're going to recreate the chat room so you get a chance to work with new people
Yeah.
and share new ideas. Okay, you guys ready?
So
Here we go.
I make the time
Let's
10
go.
minutes, teacher.
All right.
Okay, so. Again.
Okay, so let's see. Who can I? Wow, one of these rooms, room number 1 is huge, you guys. Wait a minute. You know, it only made like 5 rooms. Wait.
Oh,
Room 4. Do you know what? We need more rooms. This is huge. This is,
no, each. Okay. I
let
think
me-
each room is auto.
do you think 4 rooms is okay? There are about 10 students.
Yeah,
here.
4 room is okay. Yes.
Okay. They do chat a lot. So, all right. I'm going to join
Yeah.
room number 4. Here we go. See what they're doing in room number 4.
Yeah.
I'll see you soon.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to go to the chat room. Nguyễn Vọng Minh Chương, you raise your hand. What's going on?
Okay. Okay. I don't really understand the idea about the topic. It does need some understanding stuff. Of course. Maybe the radio. The radio is actually just the name. Anyone can like tell me about the meaning of the topic? I have no idea what it is.
All right. People are coming back now. So in about a minute, let me show you what I prepared for tonight. Again, I prepared this for like high school, college level, but you guys have good vocabulary. So to answer Ryan's question kind of here, I'm going to show you, this is what I wrote for tonight. The pro and con, meaning good and bad.
Oh
And
my God.
I wrote a sample of what could be used here. And I got the red part, the blue part, and the green part by just doing one search on Google. I did a quick Google search and I asked Google to find articles on AI's positive aspects. These are the pros, the good things. And I found an article called Top 10 Benefits of Artificial Intelligence. Benefits means good things or pros. And it's a popular hit on Google. From the top 10 benefits, we can find 2 or 3 that help us in our paragraph under the heading automation, you guys. We get enhanced productivity, superior product quality, and reduced lead times. So we should avoid direct copying. So I took this automation leads to higher production rates and increased efficiency, making the most of available resources. I rephrased it. Resources can be wasted in the production of goods and services. However, AI could help increase production speed with highly improved efficiency. Now, my question to you guys, this is about factories making things like sneakers, making smartphones. That's what they're talking about here. If you look at the red part, Ryan, can you understand this? Resources can be wasted in the production of. Can you rephrase that in your own words, Ryan? Wasted resources.
It's like waste of. Maybe it could, like some humans do some production, like doing some goods and services. They are humans, not robots.
Yeah.
Literally, they
Yeah.
get tired easily, and sometimes they have to like take a break.
Yeah.
But AI can do it faster. It's faster and more efficiently without any resting.
That's excellent. That's really good. The AI never gets tired. Now, that's a really good thing. That's a pro thing. But Ryan, what happens if the company says, oh, we don't need all of these workers, and they tell 500 workers, we don't have work. The AI is doing the work. Would you say that's a good thing or a bad thing?
I would say that's a bad thing. I feel kind of bad for the people who lost their jobs.
Definitely. It's a really good response. So the pro is things work faster, but the con, the bad thing is a lot of people might lose their jobs. Nice work, Ryan. I'm really happy about that because you took the red thing and you understood it. The wasting of human resources and material resources. You again, or Timmy, would you like to ask a question? Timmy, are you there?
So I also find a big disadvantage onto jobs because now many small companies are relying on AI, and many sub-manufactured based and production based companies, they're also relying on artificial intelligence and base machines, which causes a huge devastation onto their public fame. It causes issues onto how they'll keep their people, their retirement, and the people that will work for them, because what if the AI has to be replaced? And also it causes, I think, scalability, because AI can easily scale to handle large volumes of work without the need for additional human resources. But because AI, it is limited and it doesn't have creativity, it doesn't have intelligence, it doesn't have outside the box thinkings, it stays really intimidated, and it doesn't go up or go down or have a lot of disadvantages. It doesn't also bring a lot of improvements because it is still a pre-trained innovation. It's pre, so
Yes, these are
Yes.
excellent points. Very nice.
Yeah.
I like that. That's very good. those are the benefits. There's just two more we have. I want to skip to the green. AI assisted automation means making things, increases the rate of manufacture. The time necessary to deliver services and products is decreased substantially. So again, I use the example of like, let's talk about making basketball sneakers that are really expensive. And they use the AI in the factory to make lots of sneakers much faster. And the company's making a lot of money and they can deliver the sneakers much faster. But do you see, that's all pro. Do you see a con, something bad there in making? No. Okay. Well, okay, we'll have to think about that one. That green one is, again, this is critical thinking, so we can stop and think about that. You know, what would be a bad thing to making so many sneakers so quickly and efficiently? But I want to ask Ms. Duke a question now as we're in our last 18 minutes or so. Ms. Duke, for the homework for preparing a paragraph, would you like them to stay with AI or do the 3 topics about junk food or hitting children or listening to heavy metal music? What should be the homework topic?
I think I give the student the choice.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we're going to give
so, because our student here, they're very good. Some of them, they might want to do more than one topic. And we open for that.
Yeah, we're very open. I think that's a great idea.
Yes,
I guess.
Yeah.
So the homework is they can continue either with the AI. They can choose any topic that we have proposed, which was our debate topic for the NCSN tournament. And the requirement, there are 2 tasks. All right, everyone listen carefully. There are 2 tasks. Task number 1, you write a statement, an essay, like Teacher Brandon gave you example today. Requirement number 2, you remember your argument and pretending you are doing the presentation or the debate. And record your video and post on Facebook of NCSNs. Yeah, so by doing so, I would like them to also practice their debate skill and their speaking skill, not only writing, but also debate and speaking skill. Is it okay with you, Teacher Brandon?
Absolutely, because as we said in the beginning of the session, the 2 things are really, actually 3 things, the reading, the writing, and the speaking, the debate skills. They're all part of the same thing. They're all connected. You guys, I put a sample paragraph here, and I noticed this is all prose. Do you see my sample paragraph? Don't copy this. We have the red, the blue, and the green. All 3 of these points came from that top 10 benefits of artificial intelligence on Google. You guys could check that article for yourself, but try not to copy. Remember, paraphrase, put it in new words. So that's what my red, my blue, and the green is. I'm putting this into new words, you guys. So these are all prose. I took the red, the blue, and the green, I put them together, and I made this nice, it's the first half of a prose paragraph. And Timmy, would you like to ask a question before I begin?
Wait, Mister, what happens when someone makes their whole debate 100% AI?
That's fine, Mr. That's okay if he wants to do just all AI. Is that all right?
Maybe just stick with AI for now. Yeah, I'm happy with the AI topic. If everyone happy.
Yeah. Are you guys happy with that? Yeah, some of you guys wanted to jump right into the 3 topics. I noticed in the breakout rooms, I asked that one question and they loved that question about hitting children. Yeah. So
I'm just worried that, some of them AI may be too hard, but, we, what do you think?
Do you guys think the AI is too difficult? Ryan, what do you think?
You want an easier topic?
The AI?
Yeah. You like AI?
Stuff?
No problem. Yeah.
Maybe we can change. Maybe we can change. Like.
All right.
Okay.
What do you want to
maybe
change?
we give them 4 topics.
Okay, 4 topics.
Or maybe 2 topics. Okay. Yeah.
So the 4 topics again: heavy metal music, should it be banned? Snack food, junk food, should it be banned? Should parents hit their children? And 4, AI.
Yeah, I kind of like the 3rd one.
What's that 3rd one? Should parents hit their children?
Yeah.
Okay, it's fine, Ryan. It's fine. Okay, we'll leave that choice.
I actually don't like the first topic one bit. I'm a fan of heavy metal.
You love heavy metal. That's funny, Ryan. Thank you for sharing
Okay.
that. You guys,
Yeah.
let me, before we finish tonight, we have about 15 more minutes or so, actually 12 more minutes. I wrote this paragraph, and this is just the first half of a paragraph, you guys, because this is all pro stuff, positive stuff about AI. I wrote, AI can assist corporations with enhanced productivity. Resources can be wasted in the production of goods and services. However, AI could help increase production speed with highly improved efficiency. It also promises superior product quality, where processes using high-level AI applications are highly attractive to businesses because precision quality manufacturing is essential in highly competitive markets. Finally, lead times can be reduced since AI-assisted automation increases rates of manufacture while decreasing the time necessary to deliver services and products. Notice I changed some of the words a little for correct grammar, language mechanics. So when you write your thing, think about also correct grammar. Are you using good grammar and language mechanics? Do your teachers use the language mechanics? Do they teach you how to use commas and how to use but or and conjunctions? Are you guys learning that, Ryan, in school? Tim says, yeah.
Well, not really at my school, but I learned it at like a private class.
Yeah, it's good to learn language mechanics and writing especially, and debate. Timmy, what do you think? Are you learning language mechanics and writing? Timmy went up.
Yes, so we did learn about language mechanics in writing, and now we're learning about the connecting grammar and how the have-tos and the participles and continuous practices, they go on to essay writing.
Very good. Those are the
Yes.
basics you have to learn. Mary,
Yes.
you have a question, please?
Yes.
Yes. What's your question, Mary?
Okay. So I do learn writing at school, but I only learn writing when on my phone, my computer, and I use them. And sometimes they have a test for me that I used to write. I learn to write. Write
You learn
about
to write.
pets, write about your home, and write about where you live, or maybe your favorite, where you go. A lot.
Yeah. So this is the descriptive writing. So for our homework, we're going to stretch a little bit more, Mary, and go from descriptive about your personal life, and then try to give some details that support your descriptive. Do you guys understand? So Mary said, like, I can talk about my home, my friends, my family, and then maybe you want to put support there that's more critical thinking. You know, you say, the good thing about my grandmother living in the house is she can take care of us when my mother or father have to work. This would be the critical part of it, right? And then you maybe could do a Google search and say, in Vietnam society, many grandmothers help take care of the children so the children don't have to go to daycare or something like that. Mary, question, please. Your hand's still up.
Yeah. So
Yes.
sometimes my grandmother come here and play, and then take care of my little sister too.
There you go.
So my sister don't have to go to school.
Okay, so if you said family life is important and traditional grandmother coming to help take care of us is part of that, that would be a nice paragraph, actually, Mary. Okay. So there's just one other thing for your writing that's kind of important. Let me stop this share. We have about 10 minutes. I think I can get to this. Let me try my best here to get into something that we have up here from the essential skills. I have to go to the internet, and there's my Zoom, and I'm going to go to my thing here. No, that's the organization for tonight's meetings. And there's this thing I want you to look at for the kind of writing we're going to do tonight. And it's, let's see, this is the pause. I'm using this word pause, you guys, in the AI. And so let me quickly go back here. Okay, so I'm going to share this with you. This is where we got our original ideas about a pause. I keep using this, so I think it's important to give this to you. The pause in the AI writing, if I can find it properly. No, I don't see additional notes. Yes, here they are. Okay, no, those. You guys are-
Teacher,
yeah. Well,
I
I
can
wanted.
see that in the chat box. Timmy is giving super strange topics. Like, I think books should have more than 200 pages, which
Yeah.
sets everyone off.
Yeah, 200 pages. That's something maybe your teacher will ask you to do as a source. That's going to put people off. It's a good way to describe it, right?
No,
200
my dictionary has
Yeah.
several thousand pages.
Yeah. So, Kevin, you want lots of pages to be used as your source. All right.
Yes.
If you want to do that,
I
but
want over 1,000,000 pages.
all right. So you can give that as a suggestion. If someone wants to look at sources that have more than 200 pages, that's okay. But we won't require that, you guys. That's kind of like a really serious thing in the chat. All right. The thing I'm trying to find, and maybe I will pass it to Ms. Duke. It's one of the handouts that I was given. What words should you use for critical language? What are the words for critical language? Let me see if I can skip to this because I wrote these out in a practice session for you. So it's from my additional notes here. And
We didn't see any share screen, just in
I
case you
know.
sharing some. Yeah.
yeah. So this is where we got our original idea from, you guys. Can you see this in the share screen? No, that's TikTok. We don't want that. I want to move this up.
TikTok?
No, here it is. Okay, do you see this? Pause giant AI experiments and open letter. This is the letter I keep talking about that Elon Musk wrote with all these other top level company owners and people who are working on future technology. So in this thing, this letter, this open letter, this is where he asks.
I have a question.
Yes, please.
Why is it at least 6 months? Why after 6 months they can continue? Like it was still be the same, but just slower process.
I know, Jen, isn't that strange? I was wondering why 6 months, I was reading this letter and I keep asking myself, well, why 6 months? Is that enough
Maybe
time?
Elon Musk has like a plan for 6 months.
Yeah. What he wanted to do, Elon Musk and the other people at ChatGPT, is to talk to governments around the world so they can create government safety things in case AI starts getting really crazy. They want to start working.
AI is already racist.
Yeah. So I think it's already having problems, Do you guys know that expression, let the monster out of the box? It means like the monster is already out of the AI box and you have to put the monster back in the box. And that becomes really challenging to do, you guys.
Yeah.
Quite dangerous, right? So that's what he was talking about. But you need language for your critical writing. Let me ask Ms. Duke. Ms. Duke, if I sent you some words, could you share them with the students, the list of words that help in the critical writing and the debate? Statements like moreover. Yeah. Question, Mary. Hello, Mary.
Yes. So, do you think that why they always think 6 months? That's crazy. I never write a letter that's 6 months.
Well, Mary, why don't you write that then for your paragraph? That's a great point. You could start your paragraph, your homework, to say, I think 6 months pause is just very strange because what can you do in 6 months to stop AI? It's a really good point. It's someone else. Jen also said that, I think. That should be in your paper. It's your opinion, and it's an important opinion to have, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys do that. I encourage you to do that. I support you in doing that. It's really good. Okay, so I'll try to get a list to you so it gives you some words. We'll call them spicy words. They're the critical thinking level words that you can use in your presentations. And there are many of them. There are so many on the list that we don't have time in our 90 minutes tonight. Ms. Duke, it's a 90-minute session tonight. So can I give you those and you can send them out to the students? Okay, it's a good idea. All right,
Oh,
Maybe can you just show it a screenshot now? It's okay.
yeah, I'm trying to. Let me get this here. It's having a little bit of problems here. Let me see. Class
Yeah.
materials.
I have another question.
Oh, you can send as the text, as the what we call the
Yeah.
in the chat as the
Yeah, in the
hangout.
chat. Okay. So you guys stay in the chat, and then let me stop this share and I'll get my things together here. I had this ready for tonight, and now it's difficult to find.
Sure.
Yes.
How old are you?
What was it?
How old are you?
How old am I? I am 57 years old. I feel like
That's so young. I am 1,000 years old.
you're 1,000, really?
That's funny. Oh,
Really?
my grandma is older than you.
Okay, how old is your grandmother?
My grandmother,
61. I don't remember.
Ah, okay,
my
that's my
grandmother is
My
younger than
grandmother
me.
is 68.
68.
My-
Okay, that's
My
78.
grandma is
78.
51. My
really.
grandma is 51.
78.
My grandma is 1 billion years old.
Oh,
What?
she's a
My
dinosaur.
My grandma is 1 billion years old.
1 billion.
My
years
mother,
old.
my mother
My
is
grandma
infinity
is
years old.
You guys are
63
funny.
years old.
Hey, you guys, you know
I'm
what?
not a crony like that.
Okay, so this is kind of crazy. I'm going to go back to share screen because guess what, you guys? Those big words that I want you to use are actually in the PowerPoint. They're not individual notes. So I go here, and then here we go in our PowerPoints. And do you see the PowerPoint, you guys? Okay, so I skip, and there's a beautiful thing here on, there's your introduction, your body paragraph, opinion, this. But where we need is this thing called Bloom's taxonomy. And well, here's your after class homework assignment, you guys. Topic, it's the AI. It should be 300 words. Okay. What is the topic? Other keywords, instruction words. Introduce your essay. Build your paragraphs around your main idea. Draw logical conclusions and self-check the critical thinking with the checklists. Okay. And that finishes there. But what we need are these big words to use, and I'm having a difficult time finding them. I have them in my notes, but let's just use my notes then because I only put the very best ones in my notes. So I'm going to go to share screen, and these are my additional notes. And I put these here. Okay. And this is Mr. Bloom in the organization. Okay, we have about 1 minute, but I'll at least send you this thing here. I had many examples, but for tonight, I just want you to use the Bloom organization. Bloom was a University of Chicago professor, and he put critical thinking skills and he put words you can use, the highest words on the list for the Bloom's taxonomy. And I'm just going to introduce this to you guys because you will use this more and more as you become older and older students, right? And there it is, Bloom's taxonomy. Do you guys see this here? I'm going to highlight this. Bloom's taxonomy system. And so the words for that are appraise, argue, assets, check, conclude, consider, convince, criticize, critique, critical, decide, detect, determine, etc. So these words you can use in your evaluation expressions. Those are the evaluation directions you have there. So that's evaluating something. It's a higher level skill for your critical thinking, right? We have appraise, argue, assess. You guys in debate are going to use this argue. You can say, I will argue that there are more good points than bad points in AI, right? And it's okay to use the word argue. But as Ms. Duke said, if I can turn this into I'll convert this into let's see, a PDF. Can we do PDF, Ms. Duke, for this?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to convert this into
Yes.
PDF and I'll send it. I'll send it to you. Let me see. I'll stop the share. Okay, you guys ask me more questions as I convert this file. Do you have more questions? Are you guys getting sleepy? We've been studying for an hour, 90 minutes. Okay.
Teacher.
Yes, please. Ryan, good to hear from you.
Okay,
Yes,
this is something going on.
what's going on?
What is going on with the chat box of Zoom? You can see that there
Yeah.
are two types of messages that have the most replies. We
Okay,
have the number one is
yes.
book should have over 200 pages. The second is from Jen, which says free
Uh-huh.
pizza.
Free pizza.
Pizza for life.
Free pizza for life or what? All right, I'm gonna get serious about chat, you guys. Let me see if I can just put this chat in here. No, okay, my chat is file upload from my desktop. No, not Google Drive. Sorry about this, you guys. I wasn't ready to upload a file tonight, so it seems a little bit strange. We don't save that chat. You guys, if I put this in my Google Drive, maybe it'll work. Okay, so sorry about that.
Không cần phải viết bài á. Thế buôn ra đây à?
It discuss thôi.
Thế à? Không phải writing không?
I'm having
Thế buôn ra
difficulties.
đây à?
Can you guys wait just a few more moments? Because I'm having a hard time putting this in my Google
Nghe thầy
Drive.
nói thì tắt cái đấy đi.
All right. Well, I'll send this to Miss Duke if you give me your email address. I'm having a difficult time putting this in Google Drive. It's in a PDF form, but I promise we'll get that to you.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Okay, my email address I text here.
Okay.
Ducfan@ncsn@gmail.com.
Giờ mới sao?
Can you put it in the
Oh,
chat
yeah.
and then I'll copy it here?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see there's so many chats I have to scroll down. There's so-
Oh, just one. I text to you directly, Teacher
Sao
Brandon.
nhiều con?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Text me directly. Okay, I see it. Yeah. Oh, you guys. There's so many there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna just
Oh,
copy that. I'm sorry about that. It's just
yeah. I text you directly.
Okay, it's wonderful. Okay, so I promise you guys we're going to get you those Bloom taxonomy words to put in your essays for your skills thing. I'm going to just put this here now so I don't forget it.
Teacher,
Yes.
what will we do for the homework?
Well, the homework is going to be one paragraph, and you have 4 topics that you have. And the 4 topics are AI. Do you think it's good or bad? And we also have a topic of should parents in Vietnam hit their children? And we have should heavy metal music be banned? And the other one is should junk food be banned? So you see, we tried to make these topics that are good for you guys because you are students and students eat a lot of junk food.
No, I don't eat junk food.
Oh, that's good.
So let me say, can you give it in the Zalo? I don't remember.
Okay. All right.
I
We'll
never
put those-
remember anything.
All right. We'll put those in your thing, you guys. All right. Should we finish for today then, Miss Duke?
Yep.
All right, you
Yeah.
guys. Yeah, because it's about 9:05 in Vietnam and you guys want to get ready for bed, I hope. Although some of you might start
Yeah.
studying again or playing computer games. It was
Yeah.
really wonderful to
Yeah.
see you. You guys are wonderful. You guys asked really
I
good
just
questions.
pretend to sleep.
Your English is
Maybe
excellent.
one day.
You're
Yeah.
excited.
Teacher, maybe one day.
You're a wonderful teacher, Teacher Brandon.
Yes.
Teacher
Thank
Brandon.
you. Thank you, Miss Duke. I was really happy with this class. You guys did a great job.
Wait, Teacher
right.
Brandon.
Yes.
Bye. I will miss you.
I just hope
I'll
this
miss you guys. I'll see you
Bye.
next
Maybe one
week.
day we might
I
meet.
promise.
See you soon, Mr. Have a nice day.
Okay, bye-bye.
Teacher.
Bye-bye, you guys. See you.
Can I ask something? So